Kickboxing. Kickboxing emerged in the mid-20th century, blending elements of traditional karate and Western boxing into a dynamic striking martial art. It was created when martial artists from different styles sought to compete under unified rules, permitting punches, kicks, knees, and occasionally elbows. It is often described as boxing with kicks, reflecting its core principles. Sambo is a combat sport and martial art developed in the Soviet Union that incorporates judo, wrestling, and traditional Russian techniques. It emphasizes self-defense and sports competition. Practitioners learn throws, joint locks, and ground control techniques from judo and wrestling, with an emphasis on quickly transitioning from standing to ground positions. In its combat Sambo variant, punches, kicks, elbows, knees, and even headbutts and groin strikes are allowed. Silat is a group of martial arts from Southeast Asia, especially Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines. Known for its fluid movements and incorporation of weapons, it also features animal-inspired techniques. Training includes strikes, grappling, and weapon use, with practitioners blending offensive and defensive actions in smooth, dance-like forms. Tai Chi or Taiji is a Chinese martial art focused on health, using slow, flowing movements and deep breathing to promote relaxation, balance, and flexibility. Though it was originally designed for combat, it is now mostly practiced as a form of stress relief and exercise, with a focus on the harmonious flow of internal energy. Savate, or French boxing, is a martial art that merges Western boxing with elegant kicking techniques, similar to kickboxing and Muay Thai. However, Savate practitioners must strike with the shoe, differing from Thai boxing and kickboxing, which use the shin for kicks. Originating in France, practitioners wear special shoes and focus on precision and agility. The art includes a variety of kicks, punches, and combinations, often stemming from street fighting traditions. Eskrima, also known as arnis or kali, is a Filipino martial art renowned for its weapon-based techniques, particularly using sticks, knives, and bladed weapons. It also includes hand-to-hand combat, joint locks, grappling, and weapon disarming methods. Training often begins with weapons to improve coordination and flow, which can later be applied in unarmed combat. Only the strongest men can click on like and subscribe button before time runs out. Right done if you did it on time. Karate originated in the Ryukyu Kingdom, now part of Japan, influenced by Chinese Kung Fu. Although there are various styles of karate, many of them incorporate striking techniques like punches, kicks, knee strikes, and elbow strikes, as well as open hand techniques such as knife hands. The philosophy behind karate involves physical training, mental discipline, and the development of moral character. Practitioners engage in forms, sparring, and self-defense with the goal of fostering self-control and respect. The traditional belt system in karate starts with white and ends with black. Taekwondo is a Korean martial art known for its emphasis on high and fast kicks. Similar to karate, Taekwondo seeks to unite the body, mind, and spirit, promoting peace in the process. Taekwondo is particularly recognized for its head-height kicks, jumping spinning kicks, and fast techniques, which have been featured in films due to their dramatic style. While predominantly focused on kicking, Taekwondo was included in the Olympic Games in 2000, highlighting its global appeal and the athleticism required to perform its dynamic moves. Developed in the early 20th century in Japan, Aikido, meaning the way of harmony with the spirit, focuses on redirecting an opponent's momentum rather than confronting it with force. Aikido practitioners use techniques like throws, joint locks, and controlling aggression. It is now practiced in over 140 countries. Aikido also differentiates itself from other striking arts by permitting practitioners to wear loose clothing to facilitate throws that require a grip on the opponent's attire. Muay Thai, known as the art of 8 limbs, employs fists, elbows, knees, and shins for striking, making it a powerful and intense form of stand-up combat. Originating in Thailand, it carries deep cultural and historical significance. Training in Muay Thai includes rigorous physical conditioning, like striking bones with hard sticks, mental discipline, and a strong emphasis on respect for fellow fighters. Fights typically end with both competitors bowing and kneeling to each other to show mutual respect. Fighters often wear traditional bracelets, a Thai custom. Judo emphasizes throws and ground techniques, including pins, joint locks, and chokes. Founded by Jigoro Kano in Japan, Judo promotes the principle of maximum efficiency, minimum effort. It is often seen as a standing form of jiu-jitsu due to its use of Brazilian jiu-jitsu principles in stand-up fighting. Judo is both a sport and a method of self-defense, teaching practitioners to use leverage and balance to overcome stronger opponents. Jiu-jitsu focuses on close combat, either unarmed or using minimal weapons, with the core philosophy of using an opponent's force against them rather than confronting it directly. This is why it is referred to as the yielding art. Developed to fight against armed and armored samurai in feudal Japan, Jiu-Jitsu techniques emphasize neutralizing an armored enemy through throws, joint locks, and pins. Judo was developed from Jiu-Jitsu techniques. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specializes in ground combat and grappling, starting from the ground. Unlike many martial arts, its focus is on gaining a dominant position to force an opponent to submit through joint locks or chokeholds. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was created by a Brazilian family who adapted a combination of traditional Japanese Jiu-Jitsu and Kodokan Judo after receiving training from a Japanese judoka. This self-defense system evolved over time, becoming the distinct martial art known today. One of the defining features of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is its use of the opponent's weight and strength against them, allowing smaller fighters to overcome larger opponents, which is uncommon in martial arts. Kung Fu is a general term for various styles of Chinese martial arts, offering a wide range of techniques and philosophies. It has roots in ancient China, making it one of the oldest known martial arts. Originally developed not only for combat, but also for spiritual development, some styles imitate animal movements, while others are inspired by Chinese philosophy or historical figures. Training includes flowing movements and working with traditional weapons, with practitioners wearing baggy Kung Fu attire, similar to that of Aikido. Krav Maga is a self-defense system created for the Israeli military, emphasizing efficient and instinctive movements suited for real-world situations. It incorporates techniques from boxing, wrestling, Aikido, Judo, and Karate, with moves that are typically prohibited in other martial arts, such as eye gouging or biting. The focus is on defending against various attacks, including grabs, strikes, and armed threats, and neutralizing dangers quickly, such as disarming an attacker with a knife or gun. Krav Maga is not practiced in competitions, as it is meant for real combat situations where there are no rules. Capoeira is an Afro-Brazilian martial art blending dance, acrobatics, and music. It was created by African slaves in Brazil and disguised as a dance to avoid detection by slave masters. Known for its swift, intricate moves, Capoeira emphasizes power, speed, and leverage in kicks, spins, and other techniques. It encourages physical fitness, rhythm, and creativity, embodying a strong cultural heritage. It is one of the most unique martial arts. Wing Chun is a kung fu style focused on close-range combat and rapid punches. Developed in southern China, it prioritizes efficiency and simplicity. Practitioners use their stance and structure to generate power and focus on controlling the center line, the direct path to their opponent. Its fast punches and close-range techniques make it effective for self-defense in confined spaces. Boxing, often referred to as the sweet science, or the art of hitting and not getting hit, is a combat sport concentrating on punch combinations, footwork, and head movement. Originating from ancient civilizations, it evolved into the modern sport governed by the Marquis of Queensberry rules. Training involves sparring, bag work, and various drills. As one of the most popular sports, boxing offers high earnings for skilled practitioners, which is uncommon in many other martial arts.
I don't think you can click on the next video before 3 seconds runs out. 3, 2, 1.